I'm imagining I'm not gonna poop myself.
Dad.
So tomorrow, sign up for RallyCross Fest begins. It is supposed to be the biggest RallyCross event in the world. Who would like to go and film for me?
Can I film that?
Sure, Brandon, you can film.
Yay!
I don't know if they ask for your age on the media credentials, but they probably should.
Can I race?
No. What car are you gonna race?
The Liberty.
The Liberty?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. If she's going and racing, then I have to go with her to make sure that she doesn't wreck my car.
What? That's so rude.
You hit my cat, you dingus.
Everybody's racing. Let's see, 2 cars, 3 drivers. Yeah, that's not gonna be cheap. So I need to figure out what I need to do to prepare the Jeep Liberty, then get it ready, finish the roll cage in the Celica, put the roof scoop on, strip out more weight out of it. There's a graduation party we have to plan. I have to teach you how to drive. Anything I'm missing? Oh, and some Hemi shenanigans in there too, because I got to get that car fixed. First thing we need to do is make a list of all the stuff that needs to happen, so we can start crossing off the stuff that's not gonna happen. Haley wanted to know if she could push the goer pedal, and I said no.
Oh.
Maybe your mom should be doing this.
My mom should not be doing this.
Your mom. My nose itches. I think I'm allergic to you driving. Let's look at your parking job, Haley. That is right on the money right there. Wait, I gotta back up some more so you can actually get the line in the camera. Wow.
I like what one of your comments said, that you're gonna earn yourself a punch in the face.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think don't test me is what I think.
Next obstacle is a graduation party. Meaning, I need tables, I need chairs, I need a truck to transport it all, and my truck is stuck in 4 low. So we gotta pull the transfer case apart, get it fixed so I can get tables and chairs to have a graduation party. Teenage driving lesson number 1. Expect the unexpected. Oh my gosh, we're gonna die!
I am not ready.
Teenage
for this.
driver.
This is not it.
Training. When you're driving through a parking lot, looking for a spot, just pick one and park it! Preferably one without a car in it already. With the driving lessons out of the way, sort of-ish, and the graduation done, the next hurdle was prepare the Jeep. The best time to prepare a race car for a race is the weekend before. No, not really, but that's what usually ends up happening. We replaced some broken wheel studs on the back axle, put wheel spacers in to make it wider, used the torch on some used springs to lower it, and then of course had to add the stickers. To get up very early and leave very early, to make sure we get there on time. Yep, but these are the helmets we have. We just got this brand new helmet. I had to order last minute because we were short on helmets.
Yeah, next.
Who wants the new helmet?
Me.
Yep, I knew that was gonna happen.
Haha.
I think it's the smallest one too.
Yeah.
The other ones are giant. There we go, brand new helmet. In the Novice Class Rally School, there is a classroom session taught in the Dirtfish headquarters, taught by Nate Tennis. He talks about cones, preparation, tech inspection, left foot braking, weight transfer, throttle control, rally line, looking ahead, cornering. Out of the classroom and onto the track. I hope you paid attention and took good notes, ladies. This first section didn't have an official name, so I named it.
The steering wheel just suggests where you're gonna go. Like, you can never really predict what's gonna happen. And that freaks me out. Because
in driver's ed they tell you you are in control of the car.
I find leaning was helpful.
Leaning was helpful? Is it in
Leaning
the car?
was not helpful. So we did pretty good on that one by going wider.
Just hit the cones, hit the cones.
Yeah.
The next corner of the bunker. Another decreasing radius corner. But this was tricky too because there's a slab of concrete in the middle of it. Well, he'd come through with a water truck and wash the dirt off. And you'd have some grip, but then really quickly you'd be covered in dirt. It's like just marbles all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be ready for it.
I had fun, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Then you
That
gotta
was scary.
watch out for Colin and his crashing drone. Then there's a slalom, which was good. It's the same slalom they had on race day. Then there's a final course. This first part was kind of tough because you're in the shade. Then you come out of the shade into the sun,
And
and it's kind of blinded for a second. Especially that's why it's important to keep the windshield clean. It helps a little bit.
Last year.
But then you come up to this corner here. This is like Dr. Evil setting up the course. You've got a right-hand corner with a slalom in it, which is why it's important to walk the course, because you can't see what's going on at the end of the corner. So you got to know what's going on before you start, so you can come out on the right side of the cone. You had to get your hair done
Yes.
on the first day of racing.
Beauty is important. And he didn't let me do my makeup for this, so I look rusty dusty.
So the first course, you start off, you make a immediate right-hand corner. That was a little bit slick, I think. I don't think that spot had been used for a while. It seemed a little slippery. Then Haley, I think you came up at the end of the straightaway. You clipped, missed the apex, went to the inside too far, which puts you way to the outside of the next corner, which puts you running over a cone, which puts you almost running over the next cone. I can't believe you didn't run over the next cone. That's what it looks like, you ran over a
I'm
cone.
really good.
And then right after this left-hand corner, if you listen real close, you can hear the Jeep trimming the trees. And who put it into the bushes here?
That was Shelby.
That was me.
She
Shelby?
just booked it because I was going over to go faster. So
Yeah.
she just booked it straight into the
I
crease
almost hit
and
the
completely missed
photographer.
it.
The photographer
Yeah.
was standing right there, and he
He
had to like
jumped
Oh,
out.
no.
The most entertaining part of my day.
I think this was entertaining. Coming in hot. Doo 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 doo
That one
doo
was
doo
Haley.
doo.
That was Haley. That was Haley.
That's what happened. You suggested to the car you wanted to turn, and it said no.
Yeah.
You got to slow down good enough.
I did some filming at the end of that course. So many people just like ran over the cone. Like they'd like
Yeah.
try to like steer and then they realized they were wasting time steering, so they just like go straight over it.
The two cones at the end.
Course working right there, and a lot of people were hitting that cone that was right.
Were they? A lot of people end up in the bushes on the other side of the track. And then Haley here Again, missed the apex of the corner and went right up on the tire barrier.
Yes.
Yes.
That was so much fun.
Was it?
I didn't even realize I was up on the tires. I was like, wow,
Oh,
this
my
feels
goodness.
very hilly over here.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't think that it felt like this last time I was driving.
Right about the time, right where you're just going, I'm thinking, she's heading right for the tires. I'm like, no, she'll slow down. She'll slow down and turn sharper. Just kept going, and then I'm like, oh, how am I going to explain to Annie that we just rolled our one good car that we had? On the RallyCross race. How am I going to tell Shelby she's going to have to walk to school now? But you pulled right off the tires. You pulled up on the tires and then pulled off. The course workers were just laughing. We were backing up when they saw that. And another, it's like a cone right there. Did you run over that cone?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
And then you've got this corner down here by the warehouse on the other side.
And then you want to go fast?
So yeah, some really sharp corners at the end of that. Right, left, and a really long right-hand turn, followed by a slalom.
Felt like I couldn't turn my wheel fast enough.
Yeah, you couldn't go through there really quick. And across the line. So who had the best times?
No, I did.
Who hit the most cones?
Haley.
Haley hit the most
So
cones.
maybe
Yeah. We'll have to look at the results and see what did you learn through all this. Did it make you a better driver?
Yeah, I'd definitely
would
say
say
so.
so.
Especially like when the winter came after this and the roads were really icy. I kind of had a better idea of how to get the car to go where I wanted it to go.
All right, anything else that you learned?
Just don't take life too seriously. Drive over the obstacles. Just ignore your life's obstacles.
So here's the results. Each daughter got 4 laps on each track. Shelby was actually quicker a majority of the time, and Haley hit several cones, incurring a lot of penalties. Overall, they're 27 seconds apart. Overall, they learned a lot. We had a good time. I'll see you in the next video.